Glad to have you here. We are going to be discussing YouTube optimization. And while we got some folks joining in with us right now, we're going to go ahead and dive in on how to optimize your YouTube channel, some of the tips and tricks and strategies and the tools that I am using, not only for my channel, but primarily for Javier's channel to see massive growth. We've seen well over 700% in growth on his YouTube channel in the first quarter of 2024. And so this video, this training is going to be a quick summary of what it is you can do to help your channel grow, how to strategize content, and how to shoot content at scale. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start off by saying and by showing you the actual YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and bring up Javier's YouTube channel right now. Hopefully you guys can see it on the screen. If you can, put a thumbs up, a like in the description. And we're going to go ahead and make sure if there's any more folks coming in, please drop your questions in the chat. If you do have questions for me, I'll go ahead and answer those along the way. But we're just going to dive right through YouTube optimization and how to optimize your channel for massive growth. Now, what you're seeing here is Javier's channel. And I've applied these strategies that I've helped countless customers and countless clients use on their own social media channels and YouTube channels. And I want to showcase to you guys how we've been able to grow ridiculously wild for Javier. So if we look at the last 365 days, we really started hitting YouTube very, very strong here in January. You can see kind of the growth and how it's been growing with views and subscribers. We're over 999% in the last 365 days. If we look at the subscriber count, and you can see here, subscribers, all the way back from July, he got a couple, he also lost a few, but we've been hitting a steady track of new subscribers since the beginning of December, January, as you can see here. So we're continuing to use this as our content strategy to grow our main traffic source. And the goal is to continue to grow this channel, doubling, tripling, if not quadrupling the subscriber count over time. Now, what you'll see here is there's a lot of information in the back end here. If you've never been in your YouTube studio, I highly recommend you jump in, dive in, and learn where all these buttons are, all the analytics, and how you can use them. So we're just going to kind of do a quick look at the last 28 days, what we've done. And we've done about 100+7 subscribers. We have some top content here that's going pretty wild right now. And we're going to dive a little bit deeper into how to create your content, how to get these titles, and how to import them right away using a tool called Opus Clips. You've heard me use this tool before previously. And so check out the Opus Clips button training down below if you want to go check that out. It's a phenomenal tool that we use and will continue to use to pump out unlimited pieces of content and clips for YouTube and the growth of this channel. Primary thing we want to look at is going to be the main channel itself. So one of the major components of really standing out on YouTube is going to be the thumbnail itself. And I pulled up Javier's videos here. As you can see, we've got quite a few videos we've uploaded since, I want to say, yeah, December. So a lot of these videos, these were some of the first few videos we shot here. Let's see, I think that was, yeah. These were all previously shot videos that I created thumbnails for. And you'll notice here that there's an evolution of the thumbnail creation process. And what was happening is I was starting to really understand and identify what it takes to create a very compelling and eye-catching thumbnail. And so as you can see here, as we get towards the top of these core videos, you're starting to see a trend of how these videos and how these thumbnails are turning out. Now we'll be going backwards. We'll be going backwards and retrofitting a lot of these thumbnails. We will have our team coming in to practice creating compelling thumbnails, but we're finally finding our stride on what kind of thumbnails are really standing out and what really works. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to overcomplicate and overthink creating visually eye-catching thumbnails from scratch. One, use a tool called Canva. If you have it, there's a free version. There's tons of free tools on that app that you can use. That platform, absolutely free to create thumbnails just like this. You may not get all the features and all the benefits from Canva, but it is one of the best tools that I've ever come across when it comes to creating designs, graphics, thumbnails, business cards, YouTube, not YouTube, but Zoom virtual backgrounds, you name it. I use Canva for practically everything. Everything you see here on this page, every single thumbnail, title, channel art was done in Canva. So if you're not a fan of Canva and you're not using Canva, you need to get in there and use Canva. The good news about Canva is they also have a lot of free training on the basics of design for whatever it is you're looking for. Plus, they have pre-made templates. Ridiculous. Like a lot of these are templated designs that we're just adjusting little and tweaking bits and pieces of the design. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into the editing, removing backgrounds, adding glows, but Canva makes it super simple. So make sure you're checking out Canva if you're not already. Back to the videos, thumbnails, super important. But here's what you can do. Obviously, we are a fan of Pace Morby. Pace Morby is Subto. We are Subto. We represent the community. We want to make sure everybody is clear and understands that if you're not a Subto member already, and you're looking to get deals done at scale and be a part of a massive community bigger than what our community is already, some of you in here are not part of Subto. I highly, highly recommend you check out the Subto link down below. Go watch that training that he hosts every Saturday. It is a webinar replay and it breaks down what Subto is. And you want to go and check that out. But we follow Pace because he's one of the leading people in our industry that we're trying to emulate, right? We don't want to recreate the wheel and invent something from scratch. And Pace isn't the first person to do thumbnails like this or content like this. He's just someone that speaks to our language and what we're trying to say in the real estate space, especially investing. And so if you come to his page and you keep scrolling through his videos, you're going to see an evolution of his thumbnails as well. And you're going to see how his thumbnails have changed over time and how they stand out. But you see a common theme here, right? A lot of it is his face, smiling, big words, glows, up and close in the face region, right? There's not too many thumbnails here where his body or his face is too far away. It's usually a smile or a funny face, or maybe him in the middle of a sentence right here, right? He's in the middle of a sentence. And it could be for multiple reasons why that thumbnail was taken. But what you'll notice here is that there's an evolution of his videos. And what I always like to tell people all the time, and what I encourage each and every one of you to do, is find the influencers and the creators that you cherish the most, that you follow their content the most. Scroll all the way down to their very first videos if you can. Now, the best way to do that is let's scroll to the top and we go to the oldest. Let's look at some of his oldest videos. 4 years ago. Look at some of these videos. Now, clearly he was trying to do some resemblance of thumbnails back in the day. And you can tell that his thumbnails were kind of good for a person who's starting out 4 years ago. But you can tell the evolution of his videos changed and changed and changed. And again, Pace has been in this game for a while, and he started his channel 4 years ago. And so the Pace's popularity or claim to fame, however you want to say it, didn't just happen overnight. It happened from, you're seeing it here, consistency is key. It's one of the major components and traits of a successful person in business. Serving 700 plus clients, this is something that by far, if you are not consistent, you are not successful. It is a key component to the formula of success in business, is being consistent. But if you go back, he's been posting for the past 4 years, video after video after video. Now, how can Pace do something like this? What makes him stay consistent? Where does he come up with all these content ideas and headlines and thumbnail titles? Like, this is way too much work, Matt. I can't. I'm overwhelmed. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. Well, that's where the beauty of creating content around long-form content is the golden key to creating unlimited pieces of content. And so what is long-form content? Long-form content is anything that is 30 minutes or longer. So that's a simple podcast. If you're sitting down with someone, you're interviewing them for 30 minutes, that's a long-form content. If you're documenting a meetup or an event like Squat Up Summit, like we just went to last month, And we have, 18 hours of footage in total compressed into 1 and 2 hour videos. That's long form content. Think of Joe Rogan, long form content. A lot of these videos that you may see here on Pace's channel, they're actually one long form of content here. And because he has a team that can identify small clips out of that 47 minutes, he can turn that 47-minute clip into a quick 20-minute clip. He can turn it around and create other clips from just this one clip. And so that's how you can create unlimited piece of content. The formula to doing that, one is consistency if you want to be successful, and two, creating long form content. So if you're following along and you are absolutely taking notes on the first few things to optimize your YouTube channel here, thank you so much. Leave a comment down below with the questions that you have and some of the takeaways you've gotten so far on the first few tips on optimizing your YouTube channel, but also creating how to create unlimited content. This is a micro masterclass all in one. I'd love to hear your feedback and your thoughts so far, but creating unlimited content, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. Man, I stumble my words. Forget to tell everybody, it's 9 o'clock at night here on the East Coast. And I've been jamming all day. So don't reinvent the wheel here. Copy what the best are doing in the industry. And I use Pace as an example. So if you look at some of his thumbnails, you can see there is a correlation to his thumbnails and what I'm doing here with Javier. And our team will learn how to make these kind of thumbnails following Pace's footsteps. And again, it's not just, it's not just copy what we do, it's watch what we do. Yes, you can copy to a degree, but make it your own. Put your spin on it. Obviously, here we're changing some of the titles, we're changing the colors, the layout, but this will become very similar to Pace. And we're looking at a 12-month to 24-month growth spurt. And we're only going to move faster because we're going to use tools like AI that we're going to talk about soon. So thumbnails, highly, highly, highly important. Now we're going to talk about the rest of the video. Now, if you've noticed here, we've got some analytics that you may not have on your YouTube channel. You may be asking yourself, how is this popping up on your channel, or why it's not and why it is on mine? It's because it's a tool called TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is a tool that once you purchase it and you install it into your account, it will check things like SEO, tags, comments, high-res thumbnail, things that YouTube is looking for to better rank your videos on search pages. So if you want to check out what TubeBuddy is, check the link down below. We got an affiliate link. You want to go check them out and sign up. Again, it supports the channel, it supports the community, and it's a great tool. And again, it's no more, no less if you use our affiliate link or not. It just shows TubeBuddy that we're promoting it and that we are giving it word of mouth shout outs and recommendations to use it. And it's a simple thank you for them as an affiliate link. So check that out. And I love the tool because of a lot of reasons. One, we get to see the SEO score of our targeted keywords. We get to see best practices in place. So there's some best practices here that need to be added that we missed, which is chapters added. So we didn't add chapters to this one because it's about 2 minutes and 26 seconds. I will add chapters, and then we need to share it over on Facebook, and we need to like it on Facebook. But ultimately, this is a tool you want to use to check these things, especially the SEO score for the targeted keywords that we're going after. Very, very important. So I'm going to showcase a couple here that I pulled up, right? So we got another 100 SEO score. We need to get a like, and we need to add chapters. And this one here should have had chapters added, but we'll get those in there because it's a longer video, right? Trying to get someone to watch this from scratch, it can happen, but we want to make sure we have the chapters inside the bottom here. And so what we'll go here is we'll see, okay, this one's got chapters. We got a like on Facebook. Everything is going. Again, 100 SEO score for search rankings, 34 minutes long. And again, these are our long form pieces of content. And we'll talk about the description here as well. Again, everything is as up to speed. Now, the SEO on this one was kind of weird because it says include your targeted keyword naturally in the title. It's in here. I don't know what that means. Sometimes it doesn't work, or it's off-putting, but we've got everything else rolling here as needed. We've got title, we've got high-res thumbnail, we've got chapters, and we've got tons of keywords, and we have tagging, tons of tagging. So the reason why I want to point these out, and we got one more here. Got to get a like on Facebook. It's because this is important to get found on the first page when people are searching your keywords. Highly, highly important. And I also wanted to make sure we use Pace as an example as well. Now, if you, and again, this tool works on anybody's YouTube channel. So what that means is you can go and check out and compare what other people are doing. So this is one of his videos from March 12th, which was just a couple months ago. And you can already see his SEO isn't the best. He's got some creator suggested videos, and you can see everything he's doing and not doing, right? He doesn't have info cards. He doesn't have a pinned comment. The comment's not hearted, and he doesn't have chapters. These are things that Pace may not need right now because he has 290,000 subscribers. And, he is getting, 3,500,000 views, 3,400 views on this video already. But I want to go into now, that's the using a tool, but those are going to be your key best practices. So if you want to write those down, high res thumbnail, adding info cards, adding an end screen. You want to pin a comment to the top here. So we'll go back to one of Javier's. You want to pin a comment to the top, right? You want to like it and heart it. And you can do that yourself right away. And so in this video, because we're promoting Squat Up Summit and Subto, we're promoting Subto to anybody who watches this video. And so we're putting it here. Let's see. And Pace's mentorship. One main comment, like and subscribe, like and a heart. And we're doing that all on one. So we got the comment pinned, captions were added, comment was hearted, chapters need to be added. So we can add chapters in here, but these are going to be your best practices for every YouTube video that you do. Go ahead and pause the video, write that down if you need it. We'll add it to the show notes, the replay notes down below as well too. These are going to be very, very key. Now, the next thing we want to look at is going to be the description. Now, this description, once you've created it one time, it may take some time to create your own. I recommend you copy what we're doing, you copy what Pace is doing in his videos as well. He has actually cleaned his up quite a bit, which we may do the same moving forward because he used to have a long list of things that he was using, his affiliate links to everything. And now it looks like he's completely removed a lot of his affiliate links from his most recent YouTube videos. If I were to go back, let's say maybe a couple months, there's a good chance he still had one of the long versions. So I'm going to scroll back to about 7 months. And we're going to open this up. Again, clear example. We're going to go into his, yeah, see? So this is what we kind of modeled off of Pace. And I've seen other creators do the same thing. But you're going to notice here, he's got links to pretty much everything he's doing, almost to a degree where it's information overload. And so you're really trying to capture as much as you can. Oh, sorry. Let me pause the ad there. So you can have descriptions like this and they can be effective, but it can be very overwhelming at times. And so does this work where you have everything in one spot? Absolutely. We're doing very similar things as well. Ours is not as big as Pace's, excuse me, because we're just growing out all of our affiliate links and the tools that we use, right? We're using Subto, Gator, Multifamily. We got Pad Split affiliate links, Airbnb, Hospitable, Price Labs, School, STR Insights. So these are businesses that we actually use and that we promote and recommend that everyone use if you don't have them already. But this is going to be very important to make sure that when people search and find your videos, you're giving them opportunities to come into your ecosystem. This is very, very important. And it does go towards your optimization of your videos by having keywords from your title, tags, and hashtags inside are going to make a huge difference on creating your SEO score and making sure this gets ranked at a high level. Now, I'm going to show you guys a super cool cheat mode. So if you guys want to see a super cool cheat mode on how to make sure that gets uploaded every single time a video gets uploaded, you'll want to follow along right now. You want to hit settings in your YouTube Creator Studio. You have your upload default section, and there you have it. You can copy and paste your templated default description. So it always has everything you need in it once you've created it. And you can add and take away whatever it is that you like inside of this description for the default. This is an amazing tool, makes it easier. So when you're uploading thousands of videos like we are, we're close to hundreds of thousands. We're getting close to 1,000 videos. I'd have to double check our YouTube shorts. We're 400 videos uploaded. So this makes it 1,000 times easier to do your description. You can also select the visibility you want it to be on, and you can have a set of tags that you feel comfortable with every single time. Now you can change these tags out when you go further in depth into the SEO audit tool using the TubeBuddy tool. But this is a super secret sauce here most people don't know about or overlook is go into settings, hit defaults, and upload your description once you have it formatted with all the links, everything you want people to have every single time you upload a video to YouTube. Highly important. I'd also want to recommend, just like Pace has down here, is make sure you get a disclaimer. Make sure it is relevant to your channel and what you're talking about, and make sure it's there at the bottom in your default every single time. We added some extra disclaimers in ours. We did, again, we basically took directly from Pace, but then we added another disclaimer down here at the bottom, just based on using content under fair use. There may be some content we're using. So again, we're just adding extra layers of trying to keep our account and our videos safe, as well as letting the public know when they're watching our videos, hey, these are the disclaimers that we have. But if you noticed, our template and our layout is very similar to what Pace was using. So don't reinvent the wheel. Don't go crazy. Right now is your opportunity. Head over to our YouTube channel, whether it's Pace's or Javier's, copy what we have, open up a Google document, paste it in the Google document, and start formatting and changing out what you currently have. If you don't have all these things, that's okay. Add them as you go, but make sure you have a format in which you'd like to follow, and then get that uploaded to your settings in the default section here. So it's always there when you upload a new video. All right, so that's a super secret sauce that most people don't know about, and now you do. Now we're going to move on to creating, taking this content. So we went over YouTube thumbnails, we went over optimization best practices, we went over how to create an amazing title and description that is going to be uploaded to every single video that you do, and you can change it and adjust it anytime you want to. Next, we're going to talk about how to change those descriptions like that. So let's say you want to change all the video descriptions. We're going to take these first 50 videos, and I want to change all 50 of these videos descriptions because you know what? There's something missing, or I want to remove something. This is where we get into the fun stuff. This is where we select the videos, we hit edit, and we hit description. You have everything you can add and take away right here by hitting description. Go into the description, insert at the beginning. If we want to add something new, insert it at the end. We can replace everything, or we can remove certain keywords. So if we have keywords, we can remove those keywords. It's pretty cool. So there's a lot of other tools you can do here. That's not TubeBuddy. That's inside the YouTube studio already. But that's another thing you can do as well. Anytime you make a change to those descriptions, you don't have to go one by one and updating every single video. That will take you a lifetime. You will select the videos you want to change, and you can either copy and paste in a brand new description, or you can add at the beginning, replace at the end, or remove specific things based on what you're looking for. I would say if you're just starting out, you don't need to worry about some of those tools. And the goal here is to make sure you're posting consistently with long form content, and then using tools like Opus Clips and TubeBuddy to make sure you're doing this effectively and efficiently and doing it at scale by yourself to a degree. Now, if you need to bring in a team member, then absolutely do that. Find somebody that is an integrator that understands this stuff, and have them come in and do this on the back end. But it does make the job a lot easier ever since we've invested in TubeBuddy, and we have tons of credits left over on Opus Clips, which I'll showcase here in a bit. That'll be the next thing we're going to go over. Got to use tools, got to use AI to your advantage right now. Now, content. As you can see here, we have a lot of our top content is going to be shorts. A lot of the subscribers we're getting are from shorts. But what I'll say is this allows us to get massive views linked back to the bigger videos and get subscribers. But what it also does is it allows us to see real time which content is really firing off and what is most exciting. Right now, top tips for gardening and and cooking. Boost your skills with our exclusive tools and resources. So I'm not sure what that clip was about. I have to watch it, but this is going to give us insight. And this one's probably a better one, right? Unlocking success in creative finance, my secret strategies for lucrative deals. I didn't come up with these titles. I didn't create all these titles for these shorts. Some of you may be thinking, man, this is overwhelming. How do you create titles for all these shorts? Well, I don't do that. The algorithm does that. Opus Clips does it for us. And when we download the video from Opus Clips, it downloads the title as the video. So when we upload it, it's automatically added to YouTube, which is phenomenal. And then we just schedule them out 5 a day at our recommended time based on YouTube's algorithm and data. Tells us around 5 p.m. is our time, and we get it out to the public. And we do 5 a day. And as you can see here, these are going to be different days. Some are hitting now. Like we have one from April, how foreclosures. It got 5 views in the last 48 hours, right? So we're getting views from February, posts that we have in February. And this isn't just shorts. It's going to do your regular views. Our November video that we launched with Ray Nunez got 13 views. So this is going to give us some real-time data on what we should be looking forward to and what Javier should be saying and looking to say in most of his content when we're doing meetups, when we're doing walkthroughs, when we're doing our live shows. So great tool to do that. Now let's take a stop. Let's take a break here and go look at Opus Clips. So as I pull up Opus Clips, let's take a sip of water. Again, if you have any questions, if you have any follow-up questions you have for me, post them down below. Love to hear from you guys on what you feel is the biggest takeaway so far and what we've talked about when it comes to YouTube optimization. So now we're going to pull up Opus Clips. I love this tool. This tool is phenomenal. There will be a link down below to take you over to the training video I already did around Opus Clips for you to take full advantage of this platform. Now, as you notice up here, we only have 11 hours left of our timeline. We had about 50 hours when we started, but we've been running through long form videos like madmen since the beginning of the year. And I pulled up this one as an example. This is a 30-minute clip that we had from our Squad Up Summit day 1 that we put together. It was about all of our footage, put it together, 30 minutes, long form content. And what it does is it does take some time. It may take 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the length of the video. I think you can do up to 3 hours. It will chop up into clips for you. Now, when you select the clips, you have to select what length of clips you want. You can pick 30-second clips. You can pick 30 to 60 seconds, 60 seconds to 2 minutes. 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes to 15 minutes. I forget which ones you can select. But I chose 30 to 60 seconds because I want these to be uploaded as shorts over on YouTube. If anything, if it's over 1 minute on YouTube uploaded, it will constitute as a regular video. Now, regular videos can still get views and can still be found, but shorts are treated differently in the YouTube search algorithm, especially for those that are scrolling through and trying to find new eye-catching content. But what you'll see here right away is our #1 clip from this video. The algorithm pulled this clip out based on what it heard, and it's a 21-second clip, and it added the captions that we selected, the style that we liked automatically. It did all the edits. Have I been on the consumer side? We're going to listen to this one real quick so you can see. Spend 21 seconds. What I was doing prior, like renting veggies at $400 a month. And I was going in Craigslist. There was the marketplace. When I was looking for veggies back in the day, it was Craigslist. You don't know if you're going to get shot or stabbed at the room you're about to go in. Shady shit, dude. So that's obviously one of the clips, and it's the #1 clip, and it's giving us a score, 99 of 100, right? These are the likelihood that this video will go viral on Shorts, TikTok, and Reels. The hook was an A-, the flow was an A, the engagement was an A, and it was trending B. And the beauty of it is it gives you kind of a breakdown. of why, right? And right in here, this is going to give you kind of a synopsis of this video. So what can you do with this synopsis of this video? We can add this to the YouTube description for SEO search purposes. So there's a lot of phenomenal things that you can do. And I hope I'm sharing the right screen properly. Sometimes it doesn't show the green screen. Your screen is paused. Oh man, let me see. I'll try it again. I don't know if you guys saw that. So let's go here. Let's go here. Share. Now I don't know why my screen is paused, and that is super weird. I don't think you guys saw any of that now that I've noticed that. So let me apologize one more time. Let's go share screen. And I'm going to share the entire screen and see if that'll work. There we go. Okay, so I can share the entire screen. So I'm going to go wide. All right. So this is what we were looking at here. This was the Opus Clips, 11 hours left of credits, but this was the number one clip from our 30-minute video that I uploaded. And it has a 99 score, an A- hook. And this title here, when I hit download, it will download this title to the video, which is remarkable. That's the tool you want, because then when you upload it on YouTube, it keeps this title for you for the actual title. It's phenomenal. So you don't really need to change this title for your shorts. And we don't change these titles for the shorts. We just ready, aim, fire. We capture long form content. We run it through Opus Clips. We take the clips, we upload it directly to YouTube, and we hit the shorts and we schedule those shorts out. And we've grown massively on YouTube just using that strategy. We will continue to use a strategy. And what you'll notice is this video here yielded 22 clips. Now it ranks it in order. So this clip is not the highest in hook flow engagement, but that's okay. Right now, we're not in the process of creating the highest and best hook for every piece of content we're putting out. One, we don't have the team to do that. So I'm giving you all permission. It's okay for not having the team right now to be able to pump out content like Pace Morby and some of the other top creators right there. You have to be realistic. And so my recommendation and my permission to you is record everything long form, document, don't create. Use tools like Opus Clips to clip up your long form into short form, and use TubeBuddy over on YouTube to make sure you can optimize and expedite your publishing process and start putting your face out there, start growing your brand, and start utilizing a powerful search engine like YouTube. And like I said, you're going to have all these videos. And here's another beautiful thing of this. Now, if we wanted to, we could go back through all of our clip databases here, everything we've clipped up. See if it'll take me back. What's going on? If we go back to our clip database here, where we have all of our videos that we've uploaded for clipping, we could go into, let's do pad split walkthrough here. We could go through each one of these and grab maybe the top 3 titles. And that could be a way to stack content ideas for us to make and create in the future, maybe more in depth around these titles. So we have an easy 100 possible hooks that we can run once our team grows and we can really dedicate creating that level of production of content for Javier. And so the applications for using these tools are limitless right now. I love Opus Clips. I will recommend it to everybody I see. Check the link down below this video. You'll see a link over to Opus Clips. Go check it out. Sign up. It is the best tool that you're ever going to come across. So there you have it with Opus Clips. Now that's really the YouTube optimization in a nutshell. So if you have questions and you've taken notes, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on not only on the YouTube optimization that we went through, but what are your follow-up questions in regards to what we talked about today? We did a lot of talk about YouTube optimization today. I really wanted to just do a deep dive into some of the things that you can do on your own and is very simple to learn. And sometimes you have to learn these things in order to be able to pass these off to someone else to make sure they're doing a good job or the right job, the way that it's supposed to be done. And so, on a scale of 1 to 5, how valuable was today's call for you? You can also leave that down below. 1 being not so valuable, 5 being you've gained some value today, you've gained some knowledge, and I'm excited to have you all here. Uh, so far, it looks like the crowd and the audience has left me all alone. So we're going to go ahead and shut the call down today. Thank you all for being and watching this replay, Tech Savvy Tuesdays. I'm excited to be able to come here every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. to bring you some education, ways for you to grow your personal brand, ways to add automations and tech into your business and into your personal brand and your business brand to continue to scale and grow so more and more people can know who you are and attract those deals, attract those customers, and attract the people to you. And like I said, I've been able to help hundreds of clients do the same thing. And it's something that Pace will continue to say, and I will continue to say, and it's probably going to be something I'm going to put on my wall or on a background, which is it is irresponsible in 2024 for any one of you to not be using social media, period. Especially if you have the aspirations and the ambitions to build and create the generational wealth that you're trying to build. If you're not on social media, if you're not using digital marketing and the tools that AI and software is allowing you to use to really get out there, you are being very, very, very irresponsible. I'll leave you with that. Thank you all for being here. See you on the next one.